Welcome to the sixth chapter of this series of LAMY fountain pens. My name is Santiago Solano for the Fountain Pen Corner. In the previous 5 chapters of this series of LAMY fountain pens, we described the history of the company and reviewed the Safari, Logo, ST, Studio, and Scala models. In today's chapter, we will detail a stunning and remarkable piece which may be easily considered the best fountain pen ever produced by LAMY. The LAMY 2000 is a wonderful piece that I greatly treasure in my personal collection. This luxury, but at the same time minimalist instrument is, like all the writing pieces of the brand, a faithful witness of the value promise of the German company in terms of design and quality. I was extremely surprised that the LAMY 2000, unlike all the company's high-end fountain pens, did not come factory packaged in a characteristic large square luxury box. Instead, it arrived to my hands straight from the LAMY store in a small box similar to all of the brand's low and mid-range models. Inside the LAMY 2000 packaging box is a booklet containing detailed information in multiple languages about the company's writing instruments, their recharging systems, care, and the product's warranty manual. It should also be noted that this is a piston refill mechanism pen, and therefore cartridges or converters are not offered within the packaging. The pen is such a splendid piece with impeccable clean shapes that, like the LAMY Scala, radiates the minimalist philosophy of the Bauhaus school of art and design, which we described in the first chapter of this series of LAMY fountain pens, and that can be reviewed here. This fascinating piece was developed for LAMY in Germany by the recognized designer Gerd Müller. It is worth to stop here for a moment and describe some of the history of this designer, since in this particular case, his creativity is linked to another incredible German brand from which he was inspired to develop this impressive fountain pen. Gerd Alfred Müller was born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1932. He graduated as an industrial engineer at the Wenken School in Wiesbaden. In 1955, he joined the Braun Company as a designer, where his ingenious ability allowed him to develop several items which immediately succeeded on the market. Among these innovations, we found the Braun MK3 Kitchen Aid Kit and the Braun SM3 electric shaver. In 1960, he left the Braun Company and turned into a freelance independent designer. LAMY then commissioned him to develop various writing pieces, among which we find the SP, CP1, and LAMY 2000 models. And it is precisely the beginning of his work as a designer at Braun, the source of inspiration for the development of the fountain pen that we will review today. This image clearly demonstrates the similarity of the design between the Braun SM3 shaver and the LAMY 2000. In 1966, Dr. Manfred LAMY, CEO of the company by that time, initiated a completely new contemporary design business project for the brand's writing instruments, setting the foundation for the future of LAMY. Together with Gerd A. Müller, developed the LAMY 2000, which structure and function, as already mentioned, were based on the principles of the Bauhaus school. Immediately, the LAMY 2000 became a timeless design icon, recognized and honored in museums all around the world. The LAMY brand image is closely associated with the success behind the LAMY 2000. The fountain pen established a period of unique design, which remains the mainstay of LAMY writing instruments to this day. With its remarkable silhouette, the LAMY 2000 set new standards in pen's design and became the model for the development of many future innovative concepts of the brand. The LAMY 2000 series has been produced from a combination of polycarbonate and stainless steel for over 55 years. The smooth transition between the two materials remains today an unmatched and unique feature of this exceptional series of high-quality writing instruments. Its production requires a combination of high-precision technical processes and sophisticated manual skills. With a minimalist design that Mueller developed following strictly functional criteria, the LAMY 2000 marked a clear distinction from the classic and traditional style of pens that dominated the market in the 1960s. He came to define an aesthetic vision which to this day rules the design of all LAMY products. As a trained designer whose skills were improved while working at Braun, Mueller was able to contribute LAMY with his own unique style. Instead of design sketches, he preferred wood and plastic models, which he manually made himself and exhibited to the engineers at the LAMY factory. The LAMY 2000 was no exception, as the initial design already closely predicted the shape the product would eventually take, although little attention was paid at this stage to its technical feasibility. This led Mueller having a dialogue with LAMY's design engineers in the course of regular meetings, until, after an amazingly short development period, they managed to turn his creative vision into reality. Inspired, as already mentioned, by the Braun SM3 shaver, Dr. Lamy and Gerd A. Mueller decided to manufacture the LAMY 2000 using a combination of stainless steel and macrolon type polycarbonate, which will be described shortly. This relatively new material was very popular at the time, although it was difficult to process. In order to create the desired matte finish with no visible joints between the two materials, LAMY first had to create completely new procedures, and once this was done, set new standards in the manufacturing and processing stages. A whole complex set of engineering and design activities, which were completely innovative for the 1960s. The LAMY 2000 allows the consumer to choose from a variety of materials and colors for different tastes and budgets. Similarly, the 2000 family offers, in addition to the fountain pen, rollerball instruments, ballpoint pens, and mechanical pencils. Honoring the 55th anniversary of the LAMY 2000, the German company presents a one-of-a-kind special edition of the piston fountain pen, crafted in dark brown polycarbonate with a matching color PVD-coated stainless steel clip. This exclusive set offers, in addition to the fountain pen, a luxury notebook and the biography of designer Gerd A. Mueller. Of this limited edition, only 3,300 consecutively numbered pieces were produced. Similarly, the German brand launched a limited edition in 2019, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the creation of the Bauhaus School of Art and Design. The elegant deep blue of the brushed polycarbonate barrel of the LAMY 2000 fountain pen is in perfect harmony with the cold and objective optics of the stainless steel grip. This anniversary edition is limited to a total of 1,919 individually numbered fountain pens. The LAMY 2000 model that we will describe today is the Macrolon's basic matte black model with brushed stainless steel, featuring a broad 14K gold nib.